Could you put a ring of copper around the North Pole, or the South Pole, I guess, and use the Earth's magnetic flux, right? The molten core of the Earth kind of sloshes back and forth a little bit, and you get sort of moving B field, which would generate a current in this huge piece of copper that you put around Santa Claus's house, and then you could pipe that current back down here. It turns out not to work. But, I mean, it works. It's not at all cost effective. But it actually would generate electricity. AC, obviously. But very slow wave AC. I love those questions because they make me believe that we haven't even scratched the surface of our collective creativity as a species yet. And it's important because it shapes something about X. Part of what I've just described about killing these projects as fast as we can has a hidden assumption in it, which I believe very strongly, but you have to believe this in order for what I've just described to be right. The cost of a false positive at X, at any innovation factory, is huge relative to the cost of a false negative. A false positive is where we think we have a great idea and it's not a great idea. That's a false positive. Well, if we think it's a great idea when it's really not, we're spending money, it's all this management time, the team keeps growing, and we're wasting all of our money because, at least in this thought experiment, it's a bad idea. What's the cost of a false negative? If we say that something which is actually a great idea, we look at it and we say, no, that's not a great idea. That's only a cost to us if there's a really limited supply of great ideas, of really big problems with really innovative solutions. Sadly, humanity is in no danger of running out of huge problems to work on. And I really don't believe that we're in any danger of running out of really interesting, incredibly different potential solutions. And because both of those things are so rich and such great supply that false negatives cost us almost nothing relative to the false positives, better to lean fairly heavily towards the false negatives rather than the false positives.